What's up, guys? I want you guys to grab your coffee, grab your tea, stay with us for a little while. We got so much to cover here. Listen, I'll be right back with y'all. Let's go. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, please do on all platforms at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup page, please do at Shar's Reality Family on all platforms as well. Okay. Listen, checkmates, I missed y'all. And I just come to shine a beacon of light onto what's going on these YouTube streets because that's what I do. Okay. Take heed or not. I've always said if God gives me the opportunity to come through and create a platform, that I will use my platform to create or to be able to shine my light. And that's what we're here for. Okay. And sometimes we got to be, we got to hit our coworkers' hand and we say, it ain't even worth for that. So that's what I'm here today to pop my coworkers in and say, you know what? You worked too hard to get to this point. You've worked too hard to be here. I love watching your commentary. We're not, right? However, I love that you're here, okay? And because you're here, don't allow people or things to try to sabotage your stuff, okay? And when I think about beef, I was thinking about encourage and be eager to get to the fight. And when I thought about fight, it's your decision from here, right? It's your decision what kind of fight you want to get to. A fight to get yourself out of that poverty you might be, living in or trying to get to. A fight to make sure that you can take care of your loved ones. A fight just to be scrapping, Child, who got time to have some hurt knees, some back problems, baby, some scarred face, just a fight? Who does that? Okay, baby, it has to be something that's beneficial for me. Okay, that's going to allow me to stay in a ring with somebody. Okay, so I want you guys to think about that when you think about beef. I want you guys to think about to be encouraged and eager to get to the fight. Now, what kind of fight you going to be in? That's your business. But at that point, that's when you have to be grown about the situation, right? When you get to the fight and you choose to go to the bad fight versus the good fight, that's where you have to determine how old are you really? What are we talking about here? Who's your mama and who raised you, right? So that's what I'm here for. Let me see who's in the chat. Let me see who's in the chat. Ciao. Hey Lee, what's up? Lisbeth, I see you. Jazzy J. Thank you so much, guys. Remember that we do have those giveaways at the end of this month. I did not forget, and I got to get them out the way. So we're going to do it at the end of this month, okay? We got our mod giveaway, and we also have our, what is it? Our membership giveaway, okay? So I want you guys to remember that at the end of this month. I don't have a date, but it is at the end of this month. That's all I know, okay? So just make sure your notification bells are on and you guys are listening out. I'll try to do the community post, but y'all know my mind be here, there, and everywhere, okay? So I'll try to do it, but if not, I will make sure that you guys will not miss, because if you guys follow me over on Instagram, you guys know I respond immediately, okay? So if you miss it, I will make sure that your gift is given to you, because I don't want you guys to be left out. Okay. And I hope I got some girly girls in my membership group, because I want to give you guys some girly girl stuff. Okay. I want to make sure I bless you with some girly girl stuff. If I have some guys, I have to think off the chart. Okay. But if I don't, and I got all females, that just makes it that much easier for me. But anyway, we have a low number in the chat today, but I am grateful that you are here, okay? And you guys that's here, I have 17 in the chat. Go ahead and hit that share button. See, that's how you stay active in all the rhythm, and you allow people to know that Shar is over here spitting some nuggets, okay? And it allows me to keep growing and growing and growing. If you guys didn't figure it out by now, and I'm going to do my own thing, no matter what it looks like, okay? I don't care how shaky it looks. I don't care how unpromising it looks, okay? I serve a God that sits high and look down low, so I have to do what I've been called to do, okay? Sometimes I like to get in the middle of it, but sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna stay way back here and far from it, okay? So that's where I'm at. I'm way back here and far from it, okay? If you guys did not get a chance to check out my video on Trish and Ken lying out here, and shout out to Carmel Rell, because she was the one that called them out originally. I just elaborated on it. So go check that video out. Give it a thumbs up when you get there. Shout out to all content creators that's in a new era, that's just making that era work for them, okay? I've been watching y'all switch it up, content creators, and y'all are banging. So if nobody told you guys that you are banging, I'm here to tell y'all the switch is amazing, okay? And I love that for y'all, okay? And while most of us have not grasped it, or, haven't been able to conquer it, it's coming, okay? It's on its way. It's just going to take you a little bit longer, all right? And that's okay. But I've seen the ones that have switched through, and they have been doing an amazing job. So I love y'all the long way, okay? And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I miss a lot of lives these days, busy with students. I hear you. And it's okay, because I haven't been live, honestly, that much, right? I told you guys before that I'm still in my rental house. My other house is still up in the air, and I have a lot going on in my personal life, and I haven't really been live, but to stay active in the algorithm, you have to keep dropping those videos and stuff. So I try to do it that way. And when I can jump on and I got a free moment, I do that. And I think, like, last time we left off, I was telling you guys, like, I was so close to that 10K on Facebook, and your girl is sitting at 9,900. Okay. Y'all better holla at me, right? So I'm a little bit under 100 from 10K over there. And I am looking for that to be my breakthrough, guys. I am. All right. Now, I don't know how all my other platforms are caught up to my YouTube channel, which was the first platform that took off. Child, I was like, now, how did we get here? But I'm all for starting over, right? I'm all for starting over. I'm all for taking another look at it. Which direction can I go? And most of all, guys, what I enjoy about it all is just seeing us all talk about the same thing in a different realm, a different light, from different angles. Like, I love that. I can never have hate in my spirit for any of my content creators, the ones I like or don't like, right? I can never have hate for them, because I love that they're doing it, right? And that's just the way I'm wired. And most of all, I don't know any of I love y'all because y'all doing y'all big one. But I don't know any of you guys personal to have a beef. You know what I mean? Which we done changed that into positivity, and we changed it to being encouraged and eager to get to the fight. Y'all heard it, all right? That is the new terminology for beef, right? What fight do you choose at the end? Okay, that is what I want you guys to think about. Hi, Ebony the Best. What's up, boo? What's up? I have joined your YouTube, your Instagram for sure. Yes, thank you. And that's even growing, right? I'm sitting at 4K over there. So I'm so excited about it. I'm telling y'all, like, when people looking from the outside, they're like, oh, she only got this amount of followers. Baby, I'm doing it, all right? And if nobody else pat me on the butt or the back, okay, it's jiggling, okay? Because I'm going to get to it myself. And you guys know that my wedding is June 2026. So while I think I have all this time, I don't. The children's vacation that we take with them once a year is in July. So that's a big planning thing because it's very expensive. Total, it's my 6 kids, my nephew, which is 7, including myself, is 8, my fiance and his daughter. So 9, 10, that's 10 of us. And the bill ain't billing, okay? The bill ain't cutting us no mercy. So with that being said, I like to, at least, make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make sure that my kids have a fantastic time. We're seeing so many children out here who's, not coming back from vacations, right? Not coming back home from school. I am extremely blessed that my children get to visit me, and they just visited me recently for spring break, and they have returned to school, and God has kept them the entire way, right? So every opportunity I get to spend with them, I like to capitalize on that. Last trip we took, I allowed them to take their little girlfriends and boyfriends and stuff like that. This year, I cut that off because time is not promised to nobody, right? And because that time is not promised to nobody, I want to make sure that my children, 1, mingle with each other, and 2, we get to know them in another kind of way, right? Because I think I know them. My son is almost 23, right? My oldest is almost 23. It's like, I know you. But the truth of the matter is, I may not know the 23-year-old, right? Or almost 23-year-old, or that 22-year-old, right? And my middle girl just turned 18 the other day, right? So I may not know them, and I'm trying to know them in a better way, not let alone parent to adults, right? I've never been a parent to adults. I've always had preteens and teens, but now I'm parenting to adults and college students, y'all. That's another type of level, right? So, and that's my prayer. Like, Lord, just continue to allow me to be focused. Don't let nobody cash my bag for me, honey. Only one gonna be cashing that bag is me. If it got my name on it, I'm gonna be the only one walking up to the teller. Okay. And could you please, what you need, my ID, right? So we have to make sure that we stay focused, right? And I just wanted to say that this morning. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. I am. Okay. But if y'all don't leave here with nothing else today, content creators and subs, make sure you guys leave with a newfound word for beef: being encouraged and eager to get to the fight, right? I want you guys to remember that, because that is what I want. See my subs jumping in those ever chats saying, right? Y'all make sure y'all spread some light in those chats, okay? Because that's what I told God when I first started. If I can drop just one thing in everybody's chat that I run across, to just say, I encourage you, keep pushing, I see you. That's what I want to be. Do we get lost? Yes. Do we get a little pushy? Yes, right? Do we be like, ooh, I'm fueled up and be trying to jump on that bandwagon? Absolutely. We wouldn't be human if we don't, right? But we have to stay focused, right? And make sure you're the only one that's cashing that bag, okay? If it got your name on it, and nobody else should be cashing it for you, right? All right, all right. Hey, Betty, how are you? Jazzy J. I think I got you already, but if I didn't, I ain't say it like that. So good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a while since I've been live also, so don't think you missed anything. I'll be just jumping on when I can. I don't have a system right now because the system ain't systeming for me. I told myself that I was going to get a mic for my car so that I can kind of, I spend a lot of time in my car for my job, but so I can kind of just jump on when I can. But that hasn't worked out for me yet. So y'all just flow with me as I flow. All right. First thing first, shout out to all content creators, okay? And I said that like with my whole heart, right? Nothing left in it. Shout out to you all, because this is a hard time I'll speak for myself, right? This is a hard time for content creators who have covered Love and Marriage Huntsville and has been covering Love and Marriage Huntsville only, okay? And since Melody has quit and it looks like the show has took a turn, it has been extremely hard to one, stay active in the algorithm, and two, to get the viewers, right? And if you are used to making a certain amount here on YouTube, it basically put a dent in your pockets. If it didn't for nobody else, hell, it did mine, okay? And I'm just being honest, right? Now, with that being said, even from me not being like a 20 plus K content creator, I still lost something, okay? And so my prayer to God was that you help me be creative with the mission, right? That God will help me do, be creative with the mission and make sure that I stay true to myself, right? Because oftentimes when I go to God, I'm just throwing things out there. God, can you do this? God, can you do that? And God, can you do that? But I'm never really serious about the side stuff, which would be YouTube, right? So when I went to him, I said, Lord, I'm just really not hitting these numbers. And I need this and I need that. And I just don't know what to do anymore, God. That was how that conversation went between me and God, right? So when I went to him and I said, God, I just want you, and I'm going to probably say it differently than what I said it the first time because my mind going 1,000 miles per hour, but y'all get the drift, right? So I went to him and I said, I want you to make sure that I be creative with your mission, right? And make sure that I stay true to myself, okay? And that I have been able to do by, being creative with like creating my videos and, stepping out with different reality TV shows. And, my prayer has been that my people will stay with me, and you guys have. Right? I gained maybe about 10 during the process, but it's not a race, okay? As long as I remain on the mission that God has already set aside for me. So that's why I'm not worrying about, and I'm going to use Ebony because she was in the chat, right? Nothing personal towards her. I'm just using her. So nothing personal towards Ebony because Ebony may be doing numbers bigger than me or not, right? I'm not looking at Ebony because Ebony ain't attached to my prayer. You know what I mean? I can't even see Ebony because I know that God has already set aside a mission for me. Right now, when you got a mission, oftentimes a mission is not a smooth run. Okay, you might run into a rock and flatten your tire. You might run into another car who just can't get through the lanes and moving extremely slow, right? You might run into a sightseer who got to stop and paint some take some pictures, right? You might even run into a child running across the road or not. So you run into things that will slow down your mission. Okay. Now, what is it when you slow down your mission? Do you continue to look at what everybody else looking, or do you come up with a new roadmap? Okay. And the first thing that came to mind was, I'm going to just come up with a new roadmap. I'm going to move the way God wants me to, because the destiny that God has for me has already been set aside. So I dare not look at Ebony. And guys, it's nothing personal towards Ebony. We just using Ebony. Okay, guys, because she in the chat. Okay. So I dare not focus on what road Ebony about to take because baby, it's already been set aside for me. And I dare not hate if she get there faster than me because it's already been set aside for me. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope I got 2 or 3 with me, okay? Hey, Betty, how are you? And welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Hey, Kathy, what's up? Good morning. Good morning, right? So, I know that's right, Lee. Vacation is definitely not cheap. And I be praying like, look, and my kids be like, just put us in football camp and do this and do that during the summer. Listen, I value my time with my kids. You guys take care of the football and I'm going to take care of vacation. Okay. I just came back off vacation and it was banging. If you guys didn't catch that video, go catch it on TikTok. But anyway, it was banging. But anyway, with that being said, we have to remember that there's no time to push somebody else off the road because the road has already been designed just for you. Okay, that means the shape of the road has already been yours, right? That means the direction of the road has already been yours. That means the detour is already yours because you're still going to stay on a straight and narrow path that God has designed for you. I dare not be jealous of my coworker. Okay, I don't even know how to do that. That's crazy to me. I don't even know how to be jealous of my coworker. And most of the time, if I don't have time to go and support my coworker, here's what I do. I'll drop a chat, I'll drop some laughing emojis, and I definitely hit that like button just so my coworker can know I was here, boo, and I support you, right? Because it's important that your coworkers know you support them, okay? And if I don't bang with you, guess what? I'm gonna tell you how jealous I'm really not. I still hit the like button because I want to see you win. If you never get the vision that God has set aside just for you, just remember that I contribute to wanting to see you win. I still hit the like button. Now, in an event that your content is just nasty and disgusting and just straight thou, like I'm not going to hit the like button. I'm not going to lie. But what I would do when I get off that live is, Lord, show them another way. Show them another way, because nasty has become something that they are accustomed to. Nasty has been something that they're looking at the numbers and they're not focusing on losing their credibility. Okay, so if that's the case, that's okay. I got a new way to do this. All right, I got a new way to support you. I got to get off this thing and pray for Eb, right? Because Ebony out here tripping. Or I might even do one better. I might get a little bolder, right? And I might get an Ebony DM and I might be like, Eb, girl, don't even give it a cent of time, okay? Because what it was is trying to get you off your task. And I can see you losing now I'm just using Ebony, guys, because I know people like to take things and come in the middle and skip around and ain't even what y'all heard, okay? So let me just say, we're just using Ebony because Ebony is in the chat, all right? So with that being said, I'm going to say, girl, you can lose everything behind this. It's not even worth it. Remember when we had 2 or 3 people in our chat? Remember when you were trying to get to that 1,000? Girl, and I was shouting you out and you were shouting me out. Like, I'm here to hold you accountable. Because you're my coworker that I love, that I never met. But I love you that much to tell you, stop it. Stop it. Right? And I don't know about nobody else, but subs, we got to do better, subs. Now, I love y'all, right? I love y'all. And I love y'all so much to say, stop being so messy, right? Stop being so messy. And you anything like me, we are held accountable for the mess that we bring back to the coworker, okay? And you don't got time to be sitting at somebody else's desk like, girl, I was just talking to her. And girl, could you believe what she said? I'm going to send it to you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It is messy. It ain't ladylike. And it's not okay to stir up the beef. Okay? You don't have time to sit at one person's desk and run back to the next person's desk and tell them what the hell you and that person just talked about across the room at the other desk. You don't have time. Because while you're doing that, you forfeited your time that God has set aside for you already to take care of some other stuff that you got to attend to. Okay? Hey, Purple Queen, what's up, boo? Y'all share the live and make sure you guys are hitting the like button. You don't have time to be a messy sub. If your purpose in being a sub is not authentic, stop it. Unsubscribe. Don't go watch. If your willpower is not strong enough to not be in the mix and go be a tell-all or run-tell that type person, get the hell out the chat. You have to do better as subs. Sometimes it's okay to just pop in and listen. Content creators, don't be so easily fooled by the messy subs, right? You have to get to the point where you don't even want to know what the subs is bringing to you. Block, delete, unfollow, whatever you got to do that you supported that sub, get rid of them, right? Because the bone carriers 9 times out of 10, they ain't carrying just your bone, they're carrying everybody else's too. And they came and told you what the next person said, they most likely went to the other person and told them what you said. Hello. These are grade school rules, guys. Grade school rules that we are forgetting. These are the rules that our teacher done rolled on the board and says, write this 10 times. These are the rules that was painted in yellow, green, white, orange, and purple on your wall when you put the ruler to the window and you say it with your teacher at early morning. Let's not forget them. If your sub is carrying a bone to you, I guarantee you he carried that bone, that same bone, back to the person that came from. You thought you were safe? You're not. Did you think that you were safe? Because get to the point where you don't care enough for the bone to chew the bone, okay? Get those messy subs out your chat. Tell them subs if it's not content, I don't want it. Get those messy subs out of your DMs. They do not belong there. One of the things I appreciate about my people is they always send me funny videos and I'll be hollering, okay? I laugh. But I can appreciate that. It's not a messy bone. And if it is a messy bone in my chat, I ain't meet them yet, okay? But the people that love me the most, they know how I'm rocking. They know how I'm rolling. They send me stuff that's going to be what I stand for. And I love that for my checkmates, right? I love that. So content creators, be bold enough to say, I don't want it. Do not bite or chew that bone. It will cost you too much in the end. We that's big time. You hear me? I mean, creators that's big time or on their way. Is it really worth it? Because I'm a remember when type person. I remember when I begged for super chats. Well, that really was never my story because y'all know I ain't even do that. But I'm just using the example, okay? But I'm just saying, I remember when, or I could use something real. I remember when it was 2, 3, 4, 5 people in my chat. And one single live. And I got off like, dang, I only had 20 views. And that's it. Right? I remember when the content got dry and I had to go to somebody else and connect this and do this and try to learn this and do that. I remember when I had to fight to get my channel back because I ain't know what the hell happened. I remember those $10 checks. But when the $3,500 one, I was like, oh, we in there. I dare not forfeit a $3,500 check for a zero check. People lose things when they get mixed up in the unprofessional beef. We talking about the artificial beef, the beef that's really not real, right? That beef stands for nothing. But the beef that means be encouraged and eager to get to the fight, that beef, it stands for everything. That's the beef that you want to be in. And for the big content creators, that's like, whoo, baby, they spending numbers, 10, 20K, 30K, 40, they eating it up. You hear me? I don't want to see you lose no more. I don't want to see your money being up in the wind. I don't want to see that for my sister or my brother, right? Hell with Love and Marriage Huntsville, we could do without it, right? It might take you a little bit to get back on the map, but it's okay. But what were you banking on? Because I could use the 10, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 on a vacation. I love the vacation, right? I ain't about to get that to Ebony because Ebony wanted and Ebony want to poke at me. Now, guys, for those who just joined, we just talk about Ebony because Ebony's in the chat. I know y'all like to carry the bones. Don't carry an unrealistic bone, okay? But anyway, like I was saying, with that being said, I'm not about to give up my money that I've set aside or has been able to use to take care of the things that I have in my house, in my personal life, because I'm built or equipped or feeding myself unofficial beef. Artificial, okay? Artificial beef is the right word. I dare not. How old are you? Who raised you? That's my question. And if you was raised by a bunch of bunnies that hop all around, say that, I'll just let you live. Okay? But if you were raised by people that will be so disgusted by your behavior and your tactic, choose something better for you. It's not worth it. We 28 minutes into the chat, guys. Hit that like button, share the live, and make sure you guys turn your notification button on. Remember that our giveaway for our mods and our members are at the end of this month. So I want to make sure you guys know that, because if I forget to make the announcement, I want to make sure that you guys make sure you get what I'm going to give you. Okay. So I love y'all the long way. And I want you guys to always know I appreciate you guys. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Do not willingly let somebody else write their name on your check. It's not worth it. Okay. I watch so many content creators be antagonized or not, right? Some of them just like the beef, right? Some of them don't like the beef. Or I watch a lot of content creators try to avoid it until they can't avoid it no more. Let me ask y'all a question. This is for my content creators in the chat. What is the purpose? And this is what I thought about all night. I said, Lord, just give me something for my people, right? What would be the purpose or the sound purpose and a Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member asking a blogger to do them a favor? A nasty favor. A poor taste favor. Even that rolling off my lip don't sit well with me. There's no purpose in that. That sounds stupid even when you hear it. Girl, link up with me because I need you to do some things for me. Say what now? Baby, I've been out of school. Try again. Bloggers, do not be fooled, okay? The enemy comes to kill and destroy. You hear me? Still kill and destroy, okay? You're going to lose something by teaming up with the enemy. You hear me? Now, I don't know what enemy of the castmates I'm talking about. I'm just throwing it out there. You have to be okay with your slow pace and your slow mission until you get to the level that God wants you to be at. If you continue to be faithful with your gift, you're going to win anyway. But there's no purpose for a cast member of Love and Marriage Huntsville to link up with a blogger. What can I do for you? Now, I know what you could do for me. Come interview with me and then we could, get the bag. But what can I do for you if it's not you utilizing me so I can get to the next level? Why would you need to cash at me anything? I'm good. If I'm not on this live and you ain't dropping a super chat just to say, girl, I love you, I don't need your behind the scenes cash app. Because that's considered dirty money. You hear what I'm saying? Lady Ro, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Oh, Mac, what's up, boo? But at the end of the day, you guys continue to share the live and hit the like button. That's considered dirty money. And you're going to be cleaning that money for days, years, months, and hours. You hear me? Minutes and seconds. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'll continue to pray. I'll continue to go do a side deal. I'll continue to do all I need to do to make sure I live comfortably before I take somebody's dirty money. Let me normalize something for you guys. Be okay with being broke. Ooh, that's hard, huh? Be okay with being broke. Because when you're broke, that is the time that the enemy will press up against your chest like nobody else's business. But if he know that you are comfortable and content because you have handled everything that you needed to handle with the money that you did have, he dare not press up on you. But the moment that he realized that you are vulnerable, unable to stand, and weak-minded, you're now a victim of cashing dirty money. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Live for me 75. Welcome to the chat. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. My sweet, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. What are you talking about? Not understanding who you're talking about. There's not a who here that we're talking about. We're talking about in general. If you came in late, you probably had to rewind it to make sure you get a fair understanding of what we're talking about. But we do appreciate your support. Queen Script, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you being here. Veronica, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. So those who get it, get it. Those who don't know, don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know no other way to put it. But at the end of the day, you guys got to be careful. Don't let nobody else cancel your check for you or cash your check for you. Because if you had plans with that money, let me tell you what YouTube do. Demonetization. Is it demonetization? Yeah, that's the word. Demonetization. This is for content creators, subs, whoever, right? If you're thinking about creating a page or whoever, you do not get the funds that you've already earned if you get demonetized. That sucks, right? I don't want to see none of my sisters and brothers lose like that. Because if you're like me, my life is so planned out financially, that will hurt. Okay. I do not want to see y'all lose something that you guys were banking on, that you guys had plans with. So the only thing that I can come up with is be smarter and quicker than the mess, right? You have to realize that you have plans. If you have children, they are dependent on you. If you take care of your parents, they are dependent on you. If you take care of, siblings or, whoever you take care of, somebody or just yourself is depending on your funds. Don't let somebody else cash your check for you because you could not tell somebody, I don't want to hear it. Don't bring me that bone. I don't want to do it. Come on, guys. You got to put on your running shoes and get the hell out the way. Stay on the course that was set aside for you. Stay on the course. You already been doing it this far, okay? And you got all these subscribers. Somebody like what you're talking about. I'm not here to give it away. I love y'all so much. I love Lizbeth. I love Purple Queen. I Veronica. I love you. But I dare not give up my paycheck so that I can chew the bone. Hell with that bone in you too, right? Now, y'all know I said that in all love, but I'm just being serious. Hell with the bone and the person that carried it to me too. I got stuff to lose. And it just really hurts my heart to see that we can't move past it. Am I in control of anybody? Hell to the no. Half of the stuff that's going on, I don't even know who they're talking about. I got to go look up the people, right? But what I do know is, these are the things that I do know. Some of it isn't warranted, and some of it is not worth it. If you have something to lose, do not willingly let somebody cash your check, okay? It'd be something if y'all both walk in the bank at the same time, and you got a $2 check and they got a $10K check. That was your check. You gave it away. You should feel stupid. Hello. So let that be my beacon of light this morning. We 37 minutes into the chat. I came and did what I was equipped to do. Thank you, Lady Rowe. I hope so. I came to do what I was equipped to do, which is be the messenger and always be a beacon of light. Okay. Do I get lost sometimes? Absolutely. But when I am on the mission that God has set me aside for, remember your roadmap has already been set aside for you. It ain't a dang one thing the next content creator can do to push you off the road that God has set aside for you. You stay focused, you stay on your course, and you continue to cheer for the ones that surpass you. I know that's hard. I know. I heard y'all deep breathe, okay? I know it's hard to cheer for the ones that already passed you, but you continue to cheer because that is the things that God is going to praise and reward, okay? Listen, checkmates, I love you. Sandra, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I love your checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.